Hello and welcome back to another video from Tormod's Crypt here on YouTube. I am Nelson of the Homebrew Magic Podcast, and we are back in the arena today playing some more Magic. Today I wanted to focus on another deck that's going to be rotating soon. Let's see, does everything in this deck rotate? Yeah, no, not everything, but most of the pieces in this deck rotate very soon. So I just wanted to take a look at it. It's an Abzan Angels build. I can't remember where I got the frame of this from. I had seen someone play something similar quite a while back and decided, ooh, I want to kind of put my own spin on it. So this is what I ended up with. Like a lot of decks, we've got Land of War Elves for ramp because we're going to need it, right? Our Angels are a little bit expensive, and it just helps us kind of get things going more quickly if we can get these on the board early and often. We've got Growth Chamber Guardians for, they're adapting. They become 4/4s. They can search for other Growth Chamber Guardians. We can shuffle our deck if we need to. It's just a great cheap utility card that I like a lot. Merfolk Branchwalker in here to kind of help us cycle through the deck too, and also give us some bodies on the ground. We've got Cast Downs here for, obviously targeted removal. Same with the Mortifies. Knight of Autumn's in here for life gain, and artifact or enchantment removal, or just counters, right? That's a very utility card that we've got in here for just that reason. Got one Shalai in here that we run. She gives, obviously, planeswalkers and other creatures hexproof, as well as me, right? So that's what she's in here for. There's only one copy of her in here. I haven't felt the need to run more than that yet. So we sit at one copy. Ravenous Chupacabra, we do run 3 of them in here for some removal as well. Seraph of the Scales, we put her in here for evasion. The Afterlife is great. The ability to turn on and off Vigilance and Death Touch, right? We like that a lot too. We do run 2 copies of Ajani, Adversary of Tyrants in here. This is basically for creature pumping, right? This is what we really want. If we can get that ult off, it's great. If not, we really don't care. What we're looking to use in this deck specifically is the +1 ability. The -2 does come in handy for things like Branchwalkers, Growth Chamber Guardians, and Land of War Elves, but really, again, we're focusing on that +1. And then we've got Vraska Golgari Queen in here. We only run a 1 of in here, but we want her for the -3, right? Destroy target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less. That's probably what we're going to use the most. But again, we do like her +2 because it says you may sacrifice another permanent. So we can +2 her and do absolutely nothing. Or we can bump her up by 2, sacrifice another permanent, and then gain a life and draw cards. So if we need to do some trade-off, we do have that. And then if we're lucky enough, we can ult her to get the emblem that does read whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player. That player loses the game. I don't think I've ever gotten that ultimate off in Arena or in paper, if I'm being honest. But really we're looking to use her first and second ability, as often as possible. Then we've got 2 copies of Lyra in here. Flying First Strike, Lifelink, and other angels you control get +1/+1 and have Lifelink. So she's here to buff Shalai and to buff the Seraph of the Scales, right? That's what we really want. So that's kind of our angel package here. We do run finds if we need for Graveyard Recursion or some sort of a mini board wipe, right? If we're really desperate. And then we do run 2 Carnage Tyrants just to have big boys on the ground that A are hexproof and B also have trample. So that's, what we're looking at here. As far as a mana base, it's a pretty simple and straightforward mana base. We've got 4 plains, 3 swamp, and 5 forest. And then 3 Godless Shrine, 2 Isolated Chapel, 2 Overgrown Tomb, 2 Woodland Cemetery, and then for the green-whites, we've got 2 Sun Petal Grove and a Temple Garden. So that's the gist of this deck. We are going to give it a shot in ranked. We're still in bronze, so it's not like we're going to lose position, and we're not, playing super hard here. But that's what we're going to roll with here for this video. So let's see if this deck performs as well on the ladder now as it did, when Guilds was released, back when I built this deck, when it was still fresh and new. So it's an interesting mana base. I mean, we can get our creatures going. I think I'm going to keep it and just see what happens. I know that we're going to be a little delayed with the tap lands, but if we can draw into a shock land or one of our basics, we're going to be good. Turn 2. So now we wait. There we go. Lighten up the cards. Thinking. Alright, so they mulligan. And here we go. Ah, look at that. We'll take that. Let's get a Growth Chamber Guardian down. Crab people, crab people. Is he gonna get shot down right away? Nope, Paradise Druid. Opponent's getting some ramp. Let's dump you out, and then let's branch walk. Yeah, we're gonna keep you on top. Let's see if they want to trade their ramp. They don't. That's what I figured. One more land here, and we're in real good shape. We can get that Chupacabra out for whatever they're gonna ramp into. As long as it's not a Carnage Tyrant. Thief of Sanity. Yeah, land would be great here. Oh, crap, I forgot that was on top. Ouch. This could hurt us a wee bit. I'm going to put him in the bin just so the opponent can't get him. Then we're going to swing in here for 5, and we're going to see if we can draw a block out of it. I doubt that we're going to be able to. Yeah. And I figured as much. So we're going to lose some stuff here. Yep, smart. Attack first so your mana's open in case there's something I have that you want to cast. Trying to get that Chupacabra out of their way. So we lose an Eye of Autumn and a Forest. They're going to play what they grabbed from us. Lyra. That sucks. So we're still stuck here on land. So let's adapt. Take action. Grab you, get you in here. We're going to pass on the attacking. We are really behind the 8 ball here. Getting mana screwed there really sucked. This one's not looking good. I was not expecting them, as they're playing, you know, Gruul colors to start out with, and then oh my god, Naya colors. I was not expecting a Thief of Sanity to be in there, but okay. So let's see, we're just losing all our land here. Oh, that's not good. So, Tolzimir, that is not from our deck. Alright. Boy, we can't catch a land to save our life. Boy. I guess we'll Growth Chamber Guardian. Pass the turn here. There's really not a whole ton else for us to do with no land. That Thief of Sanity on turn 3 really really hurt us. Alright, Elite Garbage. They're just hanging on to stuff. I wonder if they drew some of our removal, maybe? I'm not too sure. And they're waiting to remove some of our stuff. I really don't know what to expect. Oh, Llanowar Elf. Okay. We still have no land. We're going to scoop here. No land. Can't play Magic. We're going to lose. That one did not go as planned. So let's try this again. Jump right back in. That was a really interesting build for the ladder. I like it. Good build. That Thief of Sanity really got us. If it wasn't for that, it would have been a much tighter game. Interesting hand here. We're only missing black land, but, you know, we got a lot of duels in here. I'm actually going to keep this and see what happens. Oh, God. Maybe it wasn't a good idea. We're playing mono red. Here we go. Alright, let's land war out for some ramp. Let's see if the elf sticks around. They're gonna shock it. Okay. And then hit us. It's fine. Really hoping they're not sitting on another shock. But we'll see. There's a stick. I don't like that. Here it comes. Another shock. Yep. Alright. Eating all the spells early. Hopefully that, you know, we can kind of delay this a bit here. The nice thing is the Seraph of the Scales stays away from the shock, but Lightning Strike hits her. Excuse me, as does Lava Coil, right? So we gotta watch out for those. Let's get the Plains out here, Branch Walker out here. Excellent. So this can eat the Firebrand. Although the Firebrand may just do... Oh boy, here we go.
I'm happy as a hellion to start some fires.
They might have a little too much gas for us to catch up to here. We're definitely more of a mid-range, long game deck. So they should be able to, it's non-combat damage, right? Yeah. So they should be able to hit us with this, the Firebrand to pump up the Spitfire for 4. So we're going to be taking 5 here. Block here. What? Are they trying to kill the Branch Walker here? What kind of a... What's your strategy with that? I'm wondering. That's interesting. So, we're gonna get the Seraph out here. See if she survives. Ah, there you go. So you can get a bunch of elementals out now, huh? With the regulator. Getting to spam those Chandra abilities. Alright, so throw 4 elementals out.
Don't worry, don't worry. I brought company.
Which is fine with me. Yeah. Block here. Yeah, we take 3, whatever. But now we're going to get the Lyra out, and she's got lifelink. We do have 2 white sources, right? We do. So, we are going to give lifelink to both our angels. And we'll pass the turn for now. Oh, there we go. Good old Chandra Fire Artisan. I wanted to make sure that that couldn't be done to creatures. I knew it was planeswalkers and players, but I couldn't remember if you could hit creatures with her too. And you can't, so that's good. Alright, so they got a Firebrand exiled.
Fire spreads fast. With help.
Alright, so we'll let that enter tapped. Then we'll get you on the battlefield. We're gonna adapt you. Grab another one of you. Okay, so what's the play here? Is it attacking both Chandras and basically wiping out one, or... So we're gaining 10 life here no matter what. Let's try this. Make them pick which one they want to live. So we're going to take 5 damage here, which is fine. Go down to 17. I forget what Memorial Award is. Destroy target land. Okay, that's what I thought. It's like Field of Ruin. Land destruction. What you got?
Sit back and watch it burn.
So they got a mountain, which they can play. So they're going to double up loyalty counters here, which is fine.
With help.
They've got no creatures yet. So if they don't have one to play, we can swing with everything. Or we could leave the Artisan alive for a turn and take out the Acolyte of Flame. So discard a card. Nope. Okay. So they got a creature there. They got the Firebrand. So now the Growth Chamber Guardian cannot go unchecked. Alright. So here we go. Godless Shrine enters tapped. Growth Chamber Guardian. We'll get you out. We'll adapt you. And we'll grab the last one that we have here. And what the heck, we'll dump that Land War off out too, just for S's and G's. Alright, so we're going to swing you and you here. And then you here. See if they block the Growth Chamber Guardian. I don't know why they wouldn't. Two open mana. I suppose if they have a Lightning Strike, they could kill that Growth Chamber Guardian if they wanted to, after the Firebrand hits it. There you go.
Time to sleep for a week.
Right. So that Chandra's gone.
No problem. Fire. What's that smell? Oh, it's you burning.
So what do we got here now? They've got a Shock and Exile. Do they have any other direct damage spells in their hand? I could turn the tables just a bit. Excuse me. Cavalcade. I was wondering if we'd see that in this deck. Typically with those the Chandra, that creates elementals. Um, here, let's just get you out there. And let's get you out there.
Before I make you disappear.
Let's see here. Four, of course.
Sacrifices must be made.
We're not going to destroy anything. Next. Come on. We'll swing everything here, and just so that they can't use their Chandra again next turn, let's swing you that way. So Lyra deals her first strike damage, we gain 5 life, the rest of the damage is dealt, that Chandra goes away, we take 5 damage, or Vraska takes 5 damage. Doesn't really matter, we should have this one wrapped up. But, we'll see. Enter. So there's the Awakened Inferno.
Is getting sizzled.
Super Chandra. This will be interesting. Nice.
Exploded. Glad I can help with your not being on fire problem.
Being ruthless has its rewards.
Just in case. Alright. Didn't need to play with the Carnage Tyrant, but just in case there was something goofy going on that I wasn't seeing. Alright, so there we go. That worked much better than the first game, right? Prizes. Let's jump right back in again. Look at that, mid-range decks just like us use efficient creatures and value-generating spells to outclass aggro decks and pressure control and combo decks. That's exactly what we're trying to do. So much more eloquently than I could have put it myself. Well, this is an interesting... I mean, I like the Mortifies, but we have no white mana. And if we don't draw... I don't know if I want to keep this hand. Let's wall again. Alright, let's keep you. Let's keep this hand. Let's put you on the bottom for now. We can always reshuffle if we get an adapted... what's it called? Growth Chamber Guardian. So, let's just get this tap land out of the way first because we don't have a choice. You know, don't have a Plains or a Swamp. Of course, now watch, we'll draw a Plains or a Swamp. Okay. Is this the enchantment precon? I don't know, but I want to get some land. Draw me a land. Alright, well, I guess I'll take you next turn. Sure. Go ahead. really need some land here. Got one there. So let's get you on the board right away. We really could use another white source, though. That'll work for Shalai, though. So this creates beast tokens when it gets enchanted, right? Yeah. So let's swing at you here, see if we can get you to block now. So he's going to enchant it. Which is fine. So we got 4 lands. One more land gives us the Carnage Tyrant. One more white gives us either Seraph of the Scales or Ajani Adversary of Tyrants. So we like that. You know, okay, so they've got the 2/3 flyer. Damn it. Now we really need it. I gotta get that Seraph out, right? Fudge. That doesn't help us at all. So we have access to 5 mana, nothing that we need. So, cool. That is what we call a total bummer. Really need that white mana source.
We will not fail.
Okay, so this is an upgraded enchantments deck.
The land fights for us.
Alright, what do we... Nothing. Great. I mean, I guess we can chump with a Llanowar Elf. I mean... We're just completely mana screwed here right now for what we're holding. This is a big bummer.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
This is a big bummer. Unfortunately, we don't have the mana up to give her Death Touch. So she has to block the beast. But that will give us access to her Afterlife tokens. I mean, whatever. Yep, we're dead. What? Oh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We may have had a much better shot if we weren't completely mana screwed to start this game off.
Nature's true power.
So, yeah, there you go. Alright, blocks here and blocks here. Block. So, not getting... That's the trouble with 3-color decks sometimes, right? When you don't really get the mana you need to be able to play. So that's a bummer. That's alright. Jump right back in it. See what we can do in this game. Alright, well, we can shock ourselves, and then Woodland Cemetery the second turn. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Keep this hand, see what we can do with it. So, pay 2 life, Llanowar Elf. Doesn't help us necessarily, but just in case. You know, depending on what we draw. Risk I was willing to take. Nope, gave us an attacker. And we'll have 4 land on turn 3. Yeah, we're not messing around with this. So we're going to pay 2 life. And we're going to Chupacabra. Get rid of your Priest of Forgotten Gods before you can start to get any of your shenanigans going. Now if we want to, we can get Shalai out next turn, or Vraska Golgari Queen if we want to save some of our... Or Seraph. What is this? Yeah, okay, if you have that much more. So we're gonna get Shalai out here. We're gonna swing with Chupacabra. You wanna trade, or... Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. So that worked out. Depending on what they do here will determine whether or not we play Seraph of the Scales or Vraska. Next turn. We don't have Planeswalker removal. So what we can do is Vraska and then attack Shalai and the Nope, okay. Attack Shalai into the Ajani. 2, 4, 5, 6. Or what we could do is Finality. Wipe the board, and then kill Ajani. Ah, crap, we can't kill him. We can knock him down 1. I forgot it was -4. Not just -0, -4. Still think that was the right play there, though. Till Shalai gets removed here with well, Cast Down can't do it, but so that's fine. We can kill that with the Vraska next turn, or I mean Seraph kills it as well. I mean, I'm not too worried there. I'm a little surprised they killed the Ajani, but there you go. That's why. So they're gonna play Priest of... Oh no, they don't have the mana for it. So they can't play Priest of Forgotten Gods, which is fine. We are going to drop out the Shrine tapped, and then we will play the Seraph. Move to combat. Swing with Shalai. A Lyra would be awesome here next turn, but we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to guess that Angel comes out. Okay. I mean, I can play around that. I'm not. That's life gain for the Pride Mate, I guess. Okay, yeah, so there's the Angel. Okay, there's the Priest. Pass. Pass. My turn. Alright, well, Woodland Cemetery. Then we'll Vraska.
coming until it's too late.
So it still has summoning sickness.
Getting bored anyway.
Let's get rid of you. Let's give you vigilance. So my guess is Vraska's gonna go here. Nice. Wasn't expecting that. Lyra would definitely be great here next turn. Yeah. Swing with your Angel of Vitality, please. Actually, just anything that's a creature destruction. I'll take a cast down.
It seems fortune favors you.
It's gonna be a land though, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. So
No friend of mine fights alone. See
put a counter on you.
what I see in you.
Then we will give you vigilance. Cancel, move to combat. We'll attack here. And turn. So unless they have a flyer, or a way to gain more than one life, or kill my Johnny, they're in trouble.
I will not be moved.
Or if they have a settle the wreckage, I guess.
You are capable of more than you assume.
Please don't have a settle the wreckage. Okay, excellent. Whew. I had one guy earlier in a different video playing with settle the wreckage still, and it was just like, oh my god, seriously, people still play with that? But yeah, it is what it is, I guess, huh? So let's take a look one more time. We'll jump back into this. Take a look. So yeah, again, here is the deck for reference. I will put the actual deck list in the comments section of the video here for you guys. But yeah, that's it. That's Abzan Angels. It's a ton of fun. As you can see, if it's not able to keep up with the pace of like speedier aggro decks, things like that, you can get in kind of a pickle. Or again, since we're playing 3 colors, if you're not getting a certain color of mana that you need for what you have in your hand, that can really hamper your gameplay. But other than that, it's a ton of fun to play. There's removal in here. There's fun evasion creatures. There's all kinds of synergy. I really like this deck a lot. I hope you guys liked it too. And we will see you next time.